beautiful people of the internet, and welcome to today's FPS game. I am Vegan Bear, and I will be playing as Joanne Cross, and I am here with
me, Winona Pike, and I'll be playing the most chaotic child that will roam this land, Mad Lad.
Alrighty. So, Mad Lad, before we start the game, tell me what brings you to the abandoned part of Toontown.
Mad Lad's been traveling over Inkwell for a while now, but he's recently heard in the abandoned part of town of a certain candy factory that may still has some gold and treasure inside. So he's very interested in checking it out himself.
Ooh. So, during as you enter the abandoned part, looking for your mighty fine treasure, you find the rumored building, which is way bigger than all the other ones, with a broken down sign that says Billy Bonka's Candy Factory.
Yeah, there's a giant smile on Mad Lad's face. He's just like, ooh. He's like thinking right now of all the giant pieces of candy, like the sugary treasure that could be waiting inside this abandoned candy factory. And he's gonna try to go in the door, or say he's gonna try to find a way inside.
Alrighty, so how do you plan on getting inside of this abandoned building?
Well, he's first gonna probably look for a door.
Well, you don't need to look for one because there are two giant doors right in front of you. It is probably the first thing you'll see, except for the sign. Okay, the doors are maybe the second thing you'll see.
He's gonna first try the doors and see if he can get them open.
Alrighty, make a strength check.
I just want to double check that. I don't think I haven't rolled on this. I think it's
exclamation mark D20, and then whatever your modifier is, plus modifier or minus.
Yeah. He's a neutral. So
then you don't add anything.
Yep.
12. Ooh, unfortunately, as you are tugging and pulling on this door, it does not budge.
Well, time for plan B, and he takes out his mini hand cannon, takes a few steps back, and shoots at it with his explosives.
Oh, Peck. I'm trying to think of what to do. Roll to hit.
Alright.
I love the energy of this kid.
Oh my gosh.
So that will be...
Did I do that
15,
right?
I believe?
Yes.
There's no space between the plus. It's all continuous.
Okay, that's where I went wrong. Alright, cool.
Okay, yeah. So this would be a 15. Yep. I'm going to say yes. As your cannon hits the door bursts open.
In a fiery
explosion. In a fiery explosion, there is now a hole big enough for a toon to crawl in through.
Time to go in, and this little kid just goes inside and takes a look around, see what he can first see.
Okay, first of all, I do have to ask, do you have dark vision by any chance? I don't know. I feel like I should ask every single time somebody enters. Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Say, roll perception? Or is it too dark?
Okay, I'm going to say make a perception check with disadvantage because it is dim.
Alright. Do you have to do this one at a time, or can you do two at once?
I suggest doing it one at a time.
Okay. I just want to make sure, and you said no space, right? Okay.
No space.
Okay.
6 and roll again. It's disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Ooh, 5. Oh, the dice person
Oh
does
my
not
gosh.
like. As
Of
you
course.
go inside, it is quite rather difficult to see indoors. It is very dim from all the boarded up windows and stuff like that.
Mm.
And, well, there isn't much to see except for in front of you, you can make out a shape of a giant mixer. But
Can't see shit, Captain. And he takes out a torch and lights it.
alrighty, is it in your hammer space?
Yeah, it's in my hammer space.
Alrighty, make a roll for hammer space. That would be a 1d10.
Yep. 8.
8.
Yep.
You pull out the torch flawlessly, and everything around you is lit up. I'm just going to assume it was already lit.
Yes.
And make yet another perception check.
All right. 1d20 plus. Just I always have to go back. Okay, that's better.
18. Nice.
Yeah,
with
he just
an 18. With an 18, as you look around the abandoned candy factory, another thing that you notice is that the floor is covered completely in taffy, and the doors are shut close because of the taffy.
Well, that makes sense. This is going to be a little bit more difficult, but nothing I haven't experienced before. And he tries to look around and see if he can get a vantage point to get over all this taffy. Unless the taffy has hardened.
That is a very good question. You know what? Why not? Make either an investigation check or another perception check.
Let's see. Is my investigation better? I forget. No, they're both the same. Okay, so another perception, probably investigation. They're both the same, but investigation would make more sense thematically.
Alrighty.
All right, 16.
With a 16, that's pretty good. You do find a good share of advantage points with all the crates that are lying around that have been washed up by the taffy tsunami.
All right.
And yeah,
go ahead. No, you say you finish.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
If you want to jump with the crates, I would say make either an athletics check or an acrobatics check. One of the two.
Acrobatics. See. Nope, no space.
No space.
All right, so that would be it. I can't. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15. Woo!
Yeah.
You're able to jump on the crates pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
You don't slip and fall onto the sea of taffy.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna look. Don't mind me over here. Nat 20.
Oh my gosh.
From all your yelling and all your hopping, you have caught the attention of a certain toon who has been standing behind some crates, minding their own business. They catch sight of you and yell out, "Hey! What are you doing here?"
Wait, do you live here?
I might as well.
Oh. Interesting. Well, I'm here for the candy.
What?
I'm here for the candy factory, candy, homeless boy. Yeah, I want some candy, please.
Do you want to make a persuasion
Yeah.
roll?
It's probably gonna be bad, but
Roll
he's not a very persuasive person.
persuading.
Persuading quotation mark. Oh my gosh.
16.
That's actually
Not
not bad.
The toon kind of looks at you and is like, "You don't have a home?"
Nope. I just been traveling around. Heard there's like treasure inside here. Came to investigate.
There's treasure in here? The toon
I don't know.
just tilts their head like,
I don't know. I've heard. I don't know. Heard rumors. Heard there's could be some good things inside of here. Probably more at the candy store, but yeah. I just been traveling. I'm here alone.
the toon starts to make their way closer over to you like, "I never knew that there was treasure here. Can I join you? Can I join you? Please. I want to find the treasure." The toon that you have come across is now standing in the light, and you can see their whole body. They are wearing combat boots that are completely covered in taffy, a yellow tank top, and with on their head they have dark green hair that is just everywhere. It is just everywhere.
And are they a kid like him?
It depends. Like they do have a kid-like appearance. Many mistaken her for being around 16 years of age. She's 24.
I see. Yeah, Mad Lad is definitely a kid, but seeing her kid appears like, oh sweet, kid like me. Yeah, of course, love some help. And you know this place. Yeah, you said you basically live here. Maybe you know some good places to start.
Sure do. The toon is gonna grapple you if you do not mind.
What do they try to do? Is they just try to sling them underneath their arm, just picking them up?
Yeah, they're trying to pick you up so they can put Mad Lad over their shoulders.
All right, he allows that, and he then tries to climb to sit on top of their shoulders.
To adventure, the toon points as they walk over the taffy.
Woo! Onwards! Wait, the taffy's actually solid?
Depends on your definition of solid. They lift up their boot and you can see a good chunk of taffy that is being stretched out.
I mean, we ain't sinking into it, so it's solid enough.
You want to walk?
Nah, I like feeling tall.
Then onward!
Onwards! And he points off to some random direction.
Joanne is for sure going to run in the opposite direction of where he is pointing.
Yes.
I just like to imagine that he points to the right and Joanne just runs to the left.
Yes, that's perfect.
And then Mad Lad just quickly adjusts his pointing.
Yes, he does.
So, as Joanne is running, do you wish to make another perception check?
Yes, I do.
Because you have entered a new area.
Woo. Alright.
Oh. D.
Did I? Oh.
Not roll D.
Yeah. I'm used to roll
okay.
20. I'm used to roll 20.
It's okay.
There we go.
18. As you look around this new area, you see it as this magical looking forest. Unfortunately, it does not look so magical over the years, as majority of the flowers are now broken. The trees are also broken. Everything around here looks broken, and it's rotting a little. It's not the prettiest forest.
Man, it looks like a nice garden, but why destroy it like this? Everything's broken. They didn't need to break everything.
Joanne, I like to imagine that the camera is just looking at Joanne, who is just munching on some candy grass, like, yep, why'd they have to destroy it like this? Shame.
Huh? Why are you eating grass? That's disgusting.
It's candy grass. Try it.
Wait, what? He just jumps off of Joanne with gusto as he picks up the grass and eats it.
Okay, quickly, want to make an acrobatics check to jump off Joanne?
Yes, he is very excited at the prospect of this being candy. And also, I find it that he just blindly is trusting her. Okay, that's good.
You land perfectly on your feet, and you are just instantly plucking at the grass, shoving it all in your mouth. As you shove it into your mouth, Joanne was telling the truth. It is candy. It is really sweet. I'm not sure what kind of candy the grass tastes like, but I'll leave that up to you to decide.
I don't know either. Just maybe almost pure sugar, since it's grass and it's everywhere. But you can see Mad Lad. Yeah, Mad Lad's eyes just widen. He's just like, wow, this is amazing. This whole garden is candy?
Yep.
How did they do this? And why the heck did they close down? They must have the worst captain ever. If they can literally grow candy, this place, you should be set for life.
Yeah. I agree. Why did they shut this whole place down? But yet again, if it was working, we wouldn't be allowed in here, and we wouldn't be able to eat all this candy. They'd keep it all for themselves.
You know, that is true. But at the same time, that means we could have gone on a heist together. That would have been fun.
Yes. Yes! We could have gone on a heist! Yes. Now Joanne's eyes have dilated like yours. At the word of heist. Just the thought of it.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I think I forgot to say. My name's Mad Lad, by the way.
My name's Joanne! And she grabs your hand. Do you want to make a straight
yes,
saving
I want to make
throw?
A straight saving throw. I want to see if she can.
Okay.
I want to see what happens. Okay. What's my strength saving throw? I think I'm proficient in it. Yeah, because I'm a fighter.
Nice.
So
9. Okay, it's just enough to survive her violent handshaking. Because she is grabbing you firmly, and in a very cartoony manner, she is just shaking Mad Lad up and down.
Yeah, and Mad Lad is just laughing at all this, and as he's being set down. I like you.
I like you too, little buddy.
But let's see. If this garden's full of candy, I'm not very sure how much we can find here. Everything looks to be broken already.
There's a tunnel. She points to, indeed, a tunnel.
You know, that will work. And he goes to climb up on top of Joanne's shoulder again.
I'm not gonna have you roll anything for that unless you want to.
I think it's too perfect.
You just climb back up on her shoulders, and she makes her way towards this little ditch or valley, I don't know what to call it, that splits the room in half. And I'm gonna quickly roll acrobatics for Joanne. I'm not gonna give her disadvantage. You're tiny. You're not gonna throw her off.
Yeah.
22.
That's very good.
She slides down perfectly against the chocolate dirt that is there, getting her boots even more dirty, which she does not care about. And as she continues to walk, there are little puddles, little chocolate puddles that are beneath her feet. Do you want to do anything about that?
He like looks at the puddles and he points. What's that?
She looks at the puddles. That's chocolate milk. You want some?
Yeah.
Joanne reaches behind her and cartoonishly pulls out her helmet, which looks like a helmet that comes from World War II. And it also looks way too big for her head. She puts the helmet into the puddle, filling it up as much as she can before she hands it over to Mad Lad.
Yeah, Mad Lad takes the helmet and drinks from it. He's like, "Whoa!"
As you drink the chocolate milk, this is the creamiest chocolate milk you'll ever come across. It is just perfect.
Yeah, his eyes are like wide again as he drinks this chocolate milk.
His eyes are just black at this point.
Yeah.
Pupils are so big.
Yeah, with like little stars in them. He's just amazed that this all can be made. He could never dream of this, or at least he could only think that this would be like real in his dreams.
As soon as you're done with the helmet, Joanne yoinks it again, refills it, and carries it with her for later usage, just in case you want some more later. And she makes her way into the tunnel. I hope you still have the torch, don't you?
Yes, I still have the torch.
Good, because the tunnel is dark.
Yeah.
As you make your way into the tunnel, it's yet again you see a lot of chocolate milk puddles. Joanne had no reason to bring more chocolate milk with her, but whatever, she did.
Yeah.
And I'm not 100% sure what to do as you are traversing these tunnels.
Like Mad Lad's just looking around, seeing if he can find anything in this tunnel other than the chocolate milk.
Make a perception check.
That, and he's also trying to look out too, because he doesn't know what's in this factory. I mean, he knows that Joanne's in this factory, but at the same time, he's like, this is sort of an abandoned town. There could be rats. For all he knows.
Yet again, make a perception check, I ask.
Alright. Nope, no space.
7.
Oh my gosh.
The only thing that catches your eye is all the chocolate milk that is left behind. The chocolate milk reaches up to Joanne's ankles. It is fairly high in these tunnels. Still have no idea why she brought with her chocolate milk, but yes. We don't want the dirty chocolate milk.
Yeah, we want the good chocolate milk.
We want the good one.
Woo!
Yeah. And I'm gonna make a perception check for Joanne. Because, peck you. 14! No, Joanne! It is below average. As she looks at, she does point out to you a few different tunnels that you have not noticed yourself. None of these are lit up, except for a few that are flickering.
So there are, like, flickering tunnels. There's, like, light at the end.
Yeah, there's some light at the end of those tunnels, but they're all flickering.
How many different tunnels are there?
A lot.
So that way. And he pours just a tunnel at random. Like, he, like, does the finger motion. He's like, let's go this way. And he pours towards more of a tunnel that is like to the left of them.
Joanne looks over in that direction and she shrugs. There's no harm in exploring the chocolate factory. She's never gone candy factory. She's never really gone any further than the candy forest. So at least she'll get to see a little bit more of the factory she's in. As we continue further inside, make yet another perception check.
All right.
No, Joanne.
Oh my. Hopefully Mad Lad will do a little bit better. Okay, that's
19.
Better. Yeah.
Joanne, she's just standing there in complete darkness, having no idea what's around her. Mad Lad, on the other hand, you find yourself to be in a much more industrial-looking area. There are big machines everywhere, and none of them are functioning.
A lot of machines here. They probably used to make candy a while ago, but maybe there's still something inside?
I do want to tell you that there is no light in this area. The only light is coming from you, who has the torch.
And Mad Lad points towards where the industrial machines are. It's like, let's go over there. I see machines.
And Joanne follows. She goes closer to the machines, and of course, it's giant machines, very cartoony, with a lot of bizarre and weird shapes. You could say that they kind of look like machines that come from Dr. Seuss.
Well, these ain't the kind of machines I'm used to, but do they look familiar to ya?
I'm gonna make an intelligence check for Joanne, and which she absolutely sucks at. Surprisingly, she has come across similar machinery before. Although not exactly like this, she may or may not have a general idea of how one works. How does she know? She has no idea herself.
Of course.
Well, I could try turning it on in the... Here, Mad Lad, I'm going to teach you how to turn on any machine. It always works.
All right.
And yeah, Joanne, she lifts up her finger, getting ready to show you how before putting it into a fist and punching the machine, turning it on. Works like a charm every time.
Ooh, nice.
The machine lights up and sets off a chain reaction as other machines turn on and start working. The lights come back on. The lights turn back on, and the whole entire industrial area starts working.
Whoa, this is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Nice job.
Thank you. My engineer taught me that. If you ever want to turn on a machine, just give it a good smack.
Hey, similar to one of my friends when I used to be on a crew.
Yeah. Just like that. And she goes over to look at the machines and what it is doing. Yet again, if you wish to make a perception check of any sorts, go ahead.
You will definitely make perception.
Joanne is also going to roll perception.
All right.
17. No. You are just in awe of all these different machines that you see around you as Joanne is trying to follow the candy of the machine that she turned off, that she punched to turn on. She grabs a piece off the conveyor belt and offers it to Mad Lad.
Huh?
You want to try it?
Huh? Oh. Yeah! He stuffs the candy in his mouth.
As you put the candy in your mouth, unfortunately, it's a little bit stale. It's kind of hard to chew it.
Bit stale, but still not half bad.
As you continue to chew it, you taste pancakes with syrup and a nice glass of milk to complement it.
Wow! This tastes like pancakes and milk!
The taste soon shifts over to hot dogs with ketchup and all your favorite toppings on it.
Wait! No! Now it's meat? It's like a really good hot dog!
Then it shifts over to steak, a nice barbecue. And the flavors continue to shift until you reach dessert.
Oh my gosh, you need to try one of these, Joanne. It's like a dinner in one.
Mad Lad, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I say me as a player knew where this was going. But Mad Lad is a simple kid. Mad
Lad! I'm gonna make a perception check for Joanne. Joanne, please, your kid is dying.
16.
Nat 20.
Oh, yes.
Wait, did you survive it, or?
That was a 16.
16, yeah, you succeed on your Constitution saving throw, and Joanne starts to notice that your skin is turning purple, and she's kind of like, maybe stop chewing on that gum.
Huh? Oh! He sees the purpleness and he spits out the gum.
As you spit out the gum, your skin reverses back to its regular colors, and no, you do not inflate.
Oh, good. Mad Lad takes a sigh of relief. Well, that was a bad batch.
We're gonna stay away from the gum. And
yeah.
she walks away from it.
All right.
and continues her journey through the tunnels. She has not turned back to the industrial area. She does not trust it anymore.
Yeah, Mad Lad does not trust those machines either.
Joanne gives the walls a good kick. The lights flicker for a little bit before turning dim. It's not the ideal result, but she's fine with it. The machine stops, and we continue on through the tunnels.
Alrighty.
And, yet again, make another perception check, please.
Alrighty. That's a 10.
10 and a 12.
Oh my
god. You suspect nothing. It is dark. You can only hear the footsteps of Joanne, of the soggy taffy that is being left behind as she walks.
Well, I can sort of see now why they had some trouble, or at least partial why they may be shut down. If they had bad batches like that wouldn't do good for business.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to buy that bubblegum anytime soon.
Me neither. I prefer chocolate anyways.
You still want the chocolate milk? She lifts up the helmet.
Yes, please. And he makes grabby hands towards the helmet.
She lifts it up for you, and you enter a new room. Yet again, not lit up. You still have the torch, though.
Alright. Mad Lad wants to look for another machine that they can kick.
Make either a perception or investigation check.
They're both the same.
Then it doesn't matter. Joanne's gonna roll perception because she just wants to know what is happening.
Okay, 18.
Joanne doesn't care where she is. You, on the other hand, do. As you put the torch out in front of you, there is absolutely nothing in this room. Well, there's no machines in here, at least. You find a lot of tall tubes, very tall and thin tubes that lead down to these tiny little platforms. In the middle of the room, there is a hole, a funnel, a tunnel, a funnel.
I'm not very sure about this room. It seems like a dud. All I see is like a tunnel down there and some platforms.
I did want to say that you were currently on a platform above this also. You are looking down.
Okay. I would say, so it's just, I see the funnel at the bottom.
With a 19, I do want to say that not only do you see the room, but you also see little things moving.
I want to see what those little things are.
Are you gonna tell Joanne?
Yeah.
Or are you just gonna pop off her?
No. Mad Lad is gonna like give little 2 taps on her head and do like a shushing motion as he points to where things are moving.
Joanne, being the dumbass that she is, doesn't see them.
Yeah.
But she doesn't care. She's just going to follow wherever he's pointing.
Alright.
He's the captain of this little adventure, and she climbs down a ladder. Gonna quickly roll athletics. You know.
Oh boy. Oh,
23.
Nice.
There's nothing to worry about it.
Yeah, she easily just slides down the ladder with ease.
Yeah, she's done this a million times. And as you are down, you have a better view of the room. It is much bigger than what it seemed to be at the top. But the tubes are still tiny, and so are the little stools and the platform.
He's gonna jump off of Joanne and go towards the stools and investigate them.
Then roll investigation.
I will. I think that's actually lower, but no, still same. All right, 16.
16. It doesn't take a genius to see that these stools are way too small for you to sit on. You can try and sit on these, but they wouldn't fit you. They seem to be made for tinier things, tinier people. Were there tinies in this factory?
I need to make an intelligence. I need to make an intelligence check. He doesn't. I'm not very sure if Mad Lad knows what a tiny is.
Then feel free to.
I'm gonna do that. He's actually decent in intelligence, ironically.
Ironically.
Nope, he does not know a thing.
Net 1.
Nope, he does not know anything about tinies. He's just like, weird.
Maybe you've grown. Maybe you have grown as you were walking over to these platforms. You have no idea.
Why is it so? Why are these so tiny?
Joanne is still being a dumbass. She walks over to you and she takes a good look at the platforms. I'm going to make an intelligence check for her. 17. Joanne, how are you good with all of this?
I know.
She takes a good look at the place, like, maybe tinies used to work here?
What are tinies?
You know, tiny little people.
There are tiny little people? He looks generally confused.
You know, like little tiny toons. They're toons.
Oh.
But little bite-sized. They're adorable.
Huh, I didn't know toons could be that tiny.
Yeah, they're like an inch tall. They're so cute.
Huh, neat. I wonder if they were maybe the workers here then.
Uh, no.
Oh boy. What happened?
My question is, are you holding on to the torch?
Yes.
You are, as you hold on to the torch, quickly make a perception check on the torch, please.
Oh
Bradley.
boy. Alright. 10.
10. You don't quite notice it at first, but we, as the players, see as the torch starts to flicker. Unlike before, there is no wind in the factory, and behind them is now starting to loom over a tall, big shadow.
I'm trying to think of how this would go because, like, he would. That's an average roll, and Matt Lad.
Joanne is still a dumbass.
I think Mad Lad, like, it catches out of the corner of his eyes, and he goes like a, huh? He sort of looks at the torch for a second,
Actually,
and then again, you go.
okay, so here's what I actually had in mind.
All right.
As Mad Lad is observing the little station, on his shoulder, he suddenly feels something. As he looks over at it, it's a squirrel. A single squirrel looking at him.
Oh, hello there.
It gets up on its hind legs and points right behind you before leaping back into the darkness.
Where you go? Oh.
You now notice the giant looming shadow that is over both of you. And because you have the torch, you see that the shadow is made of squirrels. It's all squirrels, always has been.
Oh my gosh. Joanne. He's like tugging on her shirt. He's pointing.
She turns around and finds the giant single formation of a squirrel looming over both of them.
I think we should go.
And as you say that, the squirrels suddenly start to fall down on you like a wave.
Oh.
Joanne, come on, please. 15. That's good enough. She grabs you and just books it to the ladder. Fortunately, she was fast enough to escape the squirrels before they fell all on top of her. She throws you onto her shoulder and she starts climbing her way up the ladder.
Yeah, that lad gets on her sits on her shoulders again, and like he's getting out his hand. He's getting out his hand cannon. He's gonna try to protect Joanne.
She is scrambling up the stairs, and the giant wave of squirrels climbs up the ladder too. It just seems to like consume the ladder as it climbs.
Keep moving. I'll hold him off, and he shoots off his hand cannon at them.
Alrighty, roll to hit.
Alrighty. Wrong button. Okay.
25.
25.
Roll for damage.
All right. That would be a. All right. That'd be 2. I'm not very sure how I would put this, but it'd be 2d8.
Exclamation point 2d8. Just that.
Okay. And then he does have a plus to it. Yeah. All right.
11 damage to this giant thing that is a squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Just squirrels.
Yeah, and it actually, because of the type of ammunition it throw, or they get more damage.
I'm gonna quickly roll a dex saving throw. 4.
Yeah, that's just a 4. All right.
Yeah, that's their dex.
Okay, they fail, so they take an additional D8 of damage. And I just want to make sure. This. Yeah, say everything within 5 feet must make a dex saving throw. And since this is a giant mass of squirrels, it does additional D8 damage.
th- 3 more damage. I already rolled for you. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
3 damage.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're going to go with 3.
All right. Cool.
You blast at the squirrels, hitting them perfectly in whatever their head is, and well, you deal to them 14 damage, and a lot of the squirrels now have fallen off this giant mass. But that does not stop the remaining squirrels from chasing you.
Keep moving, just keep running. I'll shoot at them.
And Joanne continues to run as fast as her legs let her.
Yeah,
she is. You know what? Let's. I see no harm in breaking out into combat.
Yeah, I was about to say, should we roll initiative?
Roll initiative.
Woo!
I do not have stats for this giant wave of squirrels. I am just improvising everything. So
fair enough. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20. Joanne, what is your initiative bonus? 11, and now the squirrels. Squirrels are just always going to be a straight D20.
All right.
I'm not gonna do anything fancy for them. 11. Joanne's gonna go before them because she has a modifier. So, I'm gonna quickly let you do because
Mad
you
Lad
go first.
Is just gonna shoot another bomb at the squirrels since they're still chasing after them.
Okay.
He will protect.
Roll to hit.
Yes, he will protect.
He protects. He attack. But most importantly, he keeps the squirrels back.
Indeed. Okay,
26. Roll damage.
Yeah, make a dexterity saving throw for the squirrels to see if he gets a extra.
11.
I'm doing math in my head. They take another D8 of damage.
Oh, peck.
So that's 3.
Why am I upset? Alrighty, roll damage.
So that's 3d8.
I'm still going to say roll 2d8 and then roll an additional 1d8 because it's going to add
Okay.
I don't know.
You're totally correct. Oh my gosh. Okay.
6 and then another d8.
Oh my.
This was not as lucky as maybe you didn't get as good of an explosive.
Yeah.
But a few more squirrels fall off the giant mass. But that does not stop the squirrels. I did not write down the HP for squirrels, so I'm going to have to come up with one.
You can look up the stats of a squirrel.
and this is a mass of squirrels.
I mean, there are swarms of things.
You know what? I already wrote down the amount of HP. So first time, how much damage did you deal? You dealt first time.
First time
11.
11.
Was 11 plus 3, so that's 14. 14 damage.
And then add 3 would be 7. It would be 17 in total for everything so far.
And then -7.
Mhm.
Okay. I do want to say at this point you already see the mass of the squirrels cut in half. It is not as big as it used to be. But that does not stop it from being a threat.
Yeah. I say, I'm wearing them down, Joanne. Just keep running.
Okay. Joanne is going to continue running, and because she is a Warren, she has the tumble feature, I believe. Don't Warrens have tumble features? Could have
They
sworn the
have
last up.
they have the expeditious retreat because I'm a Warren too.
I don't think
And
she can cast it.
yeah, she can. I say, yeah, she can cast it.
Wait, I can cast Expeditious Retreat?
If you're a Warren, you can. Are you a Warren?
She is, I just said.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I'm a Warren too, and they can cast expeditious retreat.
I'm gonna take your word for it. Joanne casts Expeditious Retreat, which allows her to take a dash action, as I remember. Is
Yeah,
it on
it would
next
be.
turn?
Yeah, yeah. It's a Warrens can cast expeditious retreat 3 times a day per day. So yes.
Okay, so Joanne casts
Mhm.
Expeditious Retreat, and I'm sorry, I'm currently reading
No,
it.
no, you're fine.
Okay, yeah, no, she uses her bonus action to cast it,
Yeah.
allowing her to take the dash action, and she runs further,
Mhm.
taking your word for
Uh
it.
huh.
Now she doesn't have anything else to do, so now it's the turn of the squirrels.
Mhm.
Ooh, what are the squirrels gonna do? Ooh.
Mhm.
Quick. Sorry, I'm currently doing some quick math because I completely forgot.
Oh no, no, you're fine.
Okay, yeah, no, the squirrels have very low health. I'd say that. The squirrels are. What are the squirrels gonna do? Peck it. They're gonna launch a few squirrels at you because why not? Toontown.
Yeah, Toontown.
So I'm gonna roll to hit for the squirrels. 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Fortunately enough, all the squirrels that lunge themselves at you all miss. Either they lunge too far and get trampled by Joanne. Okay, it's not enough to hurt them, but they didn't make it. Or they jump just too short. None of them land a mark on you, but the squirrel mass continues.
All right. Mad Lad
And
is. You go.
and it's back to you, Mad Lad.
He is gonna take another shot at the squirrels.
You make yet another shot at the squirrels.
All
And roll to hit
right. All
the
right.
squirrels. The giant mass that is the squirrels.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Nat one.
So, so gunslingers have this thing where if they roll under their misfire score, which is 3, that means their attack, not only their attack misses, but their gun is basically jammed. So he tries to shoot another explosives at the squirrels, but you hear it click, 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 as it won't fire. And I need to make a ability check to make sure I have to take now this action to try to fix my gun.
You do you still have 2 actions?
I'm only level 3, so I only have 1 action right
Uh,
now. Yeah, so instead of it,
I'm going.
so
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but didn't you already use your action to try and fire the
Yeah,
gun?
so next round I would have to fix my gun.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, he just like panic face as his gun jams.
I guess that's going to go over to Joanne, who hears the jamming of the gun. Unfortunately, I don't think she brought any of her guns with her. They're all at home. But hearing the jam, she is first of all going to make a a hammer space roll on her as her bonus action. Perfect.
Perfect.
She reaches into her helmet, and out of it, she pulls out a shovel that seems to be folded. It unfolds itself as she whips it out.
Mm-hmm.
She
Nice.
does a little cool turnaround to face the squirrels, and using her action, she readies herself. Once the squirrels get into her range, for her to strike them. You know
Yeah.
how a ready action works, right?
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how to ready action work. Yeah.
Okay. So she has used her action to ready herself.
All right. Cool.
And now it is the turn of the squirrels. The squirrels are not smart.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
As the squirrels continue to run straight at Joanne, Joanne uses her reaction to strike the squirrels. Joanne, please do not peck and fail me. You've got a child on your back.
On your shoulders.
On your shoulders, your back, wherever. You've got children. 18!
Woo!
Woo! And how much damage does she deal to these squirrels? Peck.
Oh, there we go.
Unfortunately, she does strike the squirrels, but she does hold herself back a little bit as she strikes because they're squirrels. They're poor squirrels.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to hurt them.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And I don't think she's going to strike again. The squirrels are now unfortunately in range.
Yeah, they're now in range.
Joanne, why'd you stop? I was hoping she'd be able to take them out in a single hit or at least get them low enough.
Oh, yeah. All right. Now, Mad Lad is going to take his first. He's going to take his action.
The squirrels still haven't went. Joanne has used her reaction, not the squirrels.
Oh, reaction. Okay, right. You go ahead.
Now the squirrels are within range, and they are going to try and use their giant mass to strike Joanne. 8. The squirrels take a swing, and Joanne hops back just enough to avoid the giant strike of the squirrels. And you are now face to face with a bunch of faces of squirrels that are looking at you, all clicking and chirping.
All right, okay. Also, just so you know, I just saw in the gallery, like, there's going to be FPS. There's going to be another FPS within the next hour, I think. So so we both know that.
All right. Yeah. We're going to have to wrap up this fight really quickly.
Really quickly. Okay.
Mad Lad, roll. Okay, so you said that your gun is now jammed. So
he's gonna make a roll to. He's gonna use his tinkering tools to see if he can try to unjam the gun. Oh, please, Mad Lad, unjam your gun.
First of all, do you want to roll hammer space and then?
Okay. No, he's good. He rolled high enough. And he's going to use his action surge to be able to. He's going to pop his action surge so he can have an additional action to shoot at the squirrels.
Do not worry, Be Wild. I'll be sure to finish.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to jump out a window to escape? There are no windows, Be Wild. We're in a tunnel.
Yeah, we're in a tunnel underground. Yeah, so first action. Yeah.
We could just jump out the wall. Joanne would most likely do that out of a concrete wall.
Yeah,
this is Joanne. She can make a window. You know what? You're absolutely right. She will. But quickly, Winona.
Yeah.
Rules. Did you roll to hit?
I do it now. He's rolling to hit. Okay, that's
17. And
all right.
Now roll damage.
All right. So roll 2. And they need to make a dex saving throw. So okay, D8 plus 4.
I'm gonna wait for you to make roll damage. 16.
Mm-hmm.
And then squirrels, please.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
fail. They fail.
Uh,
Thank God. So, not really quickly, a D8. Okay.
as you fired your gun, you have finished off the last mass to no longer be as big. And all the remaining squirrels scutter back to where they were originally. Joanne is breathing heavily,
Yeah,
just holding on tight to the shovel.
Yeah, Mad Lad is like arms out straight, breathing too. He's just like, but once he once he sees that the squirrels are going away, he like slowly lowers his gun. I was like, I think we scared him off finally. Boy,
Joanne, without saying anything, she's just going to grab Mad Lad and she's running it. She's booking it in the other direction. She doesn't care. She's running.
Oh yeah, Mad Lad's definitely running with her. Very much so.
And I'm gonna quickly roll survival for Joanne, and this is the last roll we're gonna make.
All right, sounds good.
You find your way back up to the surface, and that's it. I'm going to leave it at that. You are now standing in this sea of taffy, trying to catch your breath after the squirrel incident. And
Yeah.
we'll leave it off at that.
Yeah.
I'll let you decide on what happens afterwards.
Mad Lad would probably be like, well, that was something. Do you want to go hang out somewhere else? I got nowhere to be.
All right. She just quickly whips from being tired to suddenly being happy and energetic, and she leaves for whatever candy store she can get to next. Not learning her lesson from previous time that you don't bring weapons and covered in chocolate into a candy store. And
yeah, that's like, yeah.
And let's cut it off here before we keep building on.
Yeah, no, I fully understand. Mad Lad just gets on her shoulders again, and they head towards the candy store. Woo, that was really fun.
Well, it was. Well, thank you for listening to this wonderful FPS, and we'll catch you later.
Yep, see ya. Bye.
That's all, folks.